So last Saturday was our family's annual board game night, a sacred tradition only slightly less competitive than the Hunger Games and twice as likely to end with someone flipping a table. This year, my mom thought it'd be fun to dust off the Monopoly set, which has a reputation in our house for causing property disputes that last longer than most small-town feuds. As usual, Grandma brought her homemade brownies and an innocent smile, which, in retrospect, should have been my first red flag. The game started off normal enough. Dad immediately bought Boardwalk and began charging rent like a Manhattan landlord. My sister hoarded the railroads like she was running Amtrak, and I spent most of the game in jail. But then Grandma started acting odd. She kept slipping everyone Werther's originals and, in exchange, suggested people ignore her hotels. At first, we thought she was just being sweet, until my brother landed on her property and she whispered, "Nice car you got there. Shame if it got towed." Suddenly, Monopoly got a lot more Sopranos. Things escalated faster than the rent on Park Place. Grandma started sliding get-out-of-jail-free cards to people under the table, but only if they gave her a cut of their next rent collection. At one point, she offered my dad immunity from rent if he'd lose the next community chest card. When my sister tried to call her out, Grandma calmly pulled out a stack of property cards and asked, "You wanna roll the dice on that, sweetheart?" By the time the game ended, Grandma owned half the board, the rest of us were bankrupt, and somehow the dog token had mysteriously disappeared. As we sat in stunned silence, Grandma counted her Monopoly money and said, "Well, kids, now you know why they call it a family game, because you can't refuse the offer, capiche?"